Karibuni sana. Today we have a very interesting topic. We shall be learning on financial planning for the new year. We have a beautiful year, 2026. How can we do a financial plan for our businesses? I have 8 points, and if you follow on these ones, you're going to have a very beautiful year. Remember, financial discipline and financial issues when it comes to business is the core. Actually, the reason why you're doing the business is for that money and for those profits. So if you don't manage yourself very, very well, you're going to, most of the time you find that you're getting losses, you close down. By the time you're closing down, you're having loans, you're having debts, you're having suppliers that you've not paid. So it becomes a very hard space, and it can also lead to mental issues. So what we do, review previous year honestly. So sit down for year 2025 and evaluate your business, evaluate what made money. Most of the time we don't sit down and honestly look at our business. See what is making profits, why are we having issues. Invite an auditor, do an audit report with recommendations. Why is this product on the shelf yet it is not making us profit? An honest review. And sometimes you find a business that is businesses for passion. It's not even making any profits, but you're just doing it for passion. And you're also having so many other things inside the business that is affecting you, your finances. So review with an honesty and say, what is the issue that is affecting my business? What did we do well? What did we do not? What are our issues and how can we improve? Then set the number 2, set clear financial goals. Do you have goals for the business? So is your goal to increase on sales, for instance? For instance, your sales for the month, for the full year was like 5 million. But this year you want to put it to 7 million or 8 million or even double. You can still double. How can you achieve these goals? So you sit down and say, this is what I would want to achieve. Do you want to buy a car, a truck for the business? Do you want to build a warehouse, a pack house? All those financial goals, what can we do for you to be able to achieve that? If it comes to sales, and per month you're getting sales of 500,000, you want to push it to $1 million, what are you supposed to do? So then, first of all, we have to put SMART goals. They have to be SMART. S means specific. I would want to buy a truck by June 2026. Specific, you have specified the track, everything. And achievable, attainable, it is something that it is not off the air, it's something that is doable. How can you determine that it is doable? Your cash flow allows. If you're going to get a bank loan, your business already at this point can be able to pay for that asset that you're looking for. So it has to be a very smart. And the moment you set that goal, it is also very important for you to start following it up. For instance, you want to double your sales. For the month of January, what did we do different? Do we need to hire more marketing? Do we need to do more social media marketing? What do we need for us to be out there? Do we need to ask our customers for referrals? So you have to come with action points. Otherwise, it will just be a goal. So what are the baby steps toward the goals that you are looking for? So that is number 2. Number 3, set a realistic budget. I don't know if we budget for our businesses. Do you know in a month, what are your variable costs? What are your fixed costs? I need electricity. I need salaries. I need this. What is your break-even point? So, if for you to be able to run comfortably in a month, how much money do you require to have? For instance, I require to have rent of this much, salaries and this and this and this. So I need to have 500,000, for instance, worth of profit for me to know that that month is settled. Otherwise, You'll be coming to the end of the month, it is date 29th, you don't have salaries. You're going to ask for bank to give you an overdraft, for instance. So a budget is going to help you to make sure that you're able to maintain the business. You can be able to know when you're making profits. You can be able to improve your profits and improve your sales and be able to monitor. When you're doing business, money, you have to monitor every shillings very, very well. So a budget is very, very important. And make sure that if you do a budget for January, you can be able to review with the actuals. Remember, these are budget. We also have actuals. You also see the actuals. We budgeted for 500,000. We have paid 600,000. The 100,000 is coming from where? So you diagonalize and say the 100,000 is from fuel, because we had extra this, the extra is because of this, because we did this extra. It's also very, very important to compare. Number 4, have an emergency fund. So I don't know if we have emergency funds for our business that you know, and that you know if such and such a thing happens, I can pull this money and put it here. It is very important. And sometimes you find, even when you read, you find other people saying that you're supposed to have working capital for 3 months. That if today you're not selling, you can be able to pay all your fixed costs for 3 months without pressure. So it is very important to also have those savings. Don't use everything cost to cost, that at the end of the month there is no working capital. Just make sure that you have money flow. Especially if you're doing trading, you have to have your cash flows right, and your working capital, so that at the end of the month you can know that you should know, if I have 3 million in my account, then this business is okay. I can be able to order, sell, receive. And especially if you're having a business where you buy on credit, you're also giving credit days on your side. You have to really understand how your cash flow go in, your working capital, how it is flows, so that you balance out. Number 5, manage and reduce debt. That is very important. But also you're supposed to manage it and also manage your money. Otherwise, a very good business can crumble down because of loans and unmanaged debts. So are you having so many debts in so many banks? Sometimes this one is calling the other one. Can you be able to consolidate them together and be able to know this is how we shall be paying? We shall be paying on this day, and this is how we pay. And go further. If you're even struggling, if you have, for instance, customers who buy from you, can even say that if this customer A pays me, I pay for the loan. So that it is tied to an entry of money, so that it stops bothering you how you're going to pay actually for that loan. And also for a loan, audit yourself. We talked about bad debts and at what debt management, at what time should you borrow. Remember, you should be having incomes and inflows such that at the point, as per now, if you're going to borrow, you can be able to pay the bank load comfortably. Sometimes you go to the bank, and because they want to give you a loan, they tell you, oh, with your cash flows, we can give you 3 million, we can give you 5 million. And you start making ideas in your head. You had not even thought of borrowing. You start making ideas. What if I pick this money, buy a truck here, or add here? I can make more money. No. If your business cannot be able to repay that loan now, without you getting entry, without, we assume that this money is going to generate an income that is going to pay the debt. No. If this business you're doing right now should be able to pay for that debt itself without this entry, then at that point you can be able to know. Because sometimes you don't know the market dynamics. Market dynamics change. And also, do you have customers that if you bring something more, that they're actually going to buy. Possibly even whatever you're selling right here, it's not as moving as fast as it is supposed to be moving. So possibly you're actually having a sales issue and not a capital issue. So that is the other one. The final point, number 5, is that review that plan regularly. Just review, sit down. When it comes to financial planning, you're supposed to sit down and review every month. Just see, what is my profit and loss for the month? Management report comes in handy. This is what we were able to achieve. How much debtors do we have? How many creditors? How is our bank reconciliation? Do we have our working capital? Do we have stocks to sell? Or customers are coming and they are not finding something to buy. And goals, we set goals for the year. Are we at the point where we are setting our goals? I've given you 5 points, so the next 2 points come for the other video. God bless you.